Welcome back, everyone. I'm Robin from This Blog's Neat, and I'm really excited about today's tasting because I have been looking forward to trying this rum since it was released maybe a couple months ago. I've been hearing a lot of hype around it, and if you clicked this video, you know what I'm tasting today. This is the 2024 release of the Hampden Estate Great House. So I'm going to assume that you're somewhat familiar with Hampden Estate and their Great House releases, which is an annual release that started in 2019. So this is the 6th edition. Yeah, okay, 6th edition. And unlike a lot of the bottles that Hampden puts out, where they kind of claim the age or the mark, or they're pretty transparent about how it was made, this kind of has a little bit more mystery that surrounds it. So it's almost like a blend that they put out. It is a blend that they put out every year, and they don't disclose what went into each blend every year. However, the internet has speculated, what goes into each blend. So I'm going to continue to perpetuate what is out there already on the internet, what people are saying went into this blend. And Hampden releases this every year as a tribute to their Great House, which is pictured on the front of the label. The Great House was built in 1779 and was used as storage for rum barrels that were going to port. And it no longer serves that purpose. That stopped in like the 1900s at some point. But it's still a key. Wow, why is my brain not working?
You got it.
A key landmark. That's the word that I'm looking for. A key landmark at Hampden. So like I said, Hampden doesn't really disclose exactly what goes into the blend, but they did say that this is a blend of several marks from 3 different vintages. But what the internet has told me is that this 2024 release is a blend of 50% LFCH from 2021, distilled in 2021, so 3-year-old. 20% LFCH, same mark, from 2020, so a 4-year-old. 15% HGML from 2018, so a 6-year-old. And 15% DOK from 2021, so a 3-year-old. So it looks like these are between 3 to 6 years. All the rums that went in here are between 3 to 6 years. And 30% of them are like some very, very funky stuff. The other 70% are lower ester, like LFCH is pretty low. It's 80 to 120 grams of esters per hectoliter of pure alcohol versus HGML, which is 1,100 to 1,200 grams of esters per hectoliter of pure alcohol, and DOK, which is 1,500 to 1,600 grams of esters per hectoliter of pure alcohol. So we've got most of what's in here is going to be lower ester Hampden, but 30% is not insignificant. That's a decent amount of high impact, high ester rum going into this blend. And I don't know that there's anything else for me to say. There's nothing else in the intro. I do want to give a huge shout out to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for helping to support the channel. And if you, the viewer, enjoy my YouTube channel, you're enjoying this video, please subscribe, like, comment, share my videos, watch more of my videos. But I would be really, really thankful if you joined us over on Patreon, because that helps even more to support the channel. And you get a look at some behind the scenes things over there. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. Now these are my wee Glencairns right here that I just got in. And if you were lucky enough, you snagged one when I was running the deal during the Cyber Week, where you could get 1 free Glencairn for every bottle that you purchase. But these will be available on my website very soon. But they're so cute. So the color of this is gold-ish. I'd say it looks pretty gold. I'm going to assume ex-bourbon because that's most often what rums are going to be aged in, is ex-bourbon. So that's what I'll assume. So this is really nice and fruity right off the bat. There's a lot of those overripe fruits. It's not quite rotting fruits yet. It's a lot of overripe fruits and also a bunch of sweet notes like Werther's Original and honey. There's a pineapple thing in here, but it's so sweet. It's almost like, yeah, like a honey soaked pineapple, like really, really juicy. There's some dried cherries. Those might be dried cranberries, actually. There's a little bit of a sweet, woody thing, almost like vanilla, but a little bit of toasted oak mixed in there as well. A little bit of mint, like fresh mint leaves. Some white chocolate. Did I say banana? There's some banana in here. It's like a caramelized banana thing with cinnamon, like a nice cinnamon. What's the cinnamon in? I just got vanilla ice cream. I think that cinnamon's going alongside the banana and the caramel. It smells really nice. 57%. The heat's not too bad. Good mouthfeel, good creamy mouthfeel. It is really nice. There's like a lovely symphony of flavors here. So first off, I'm getting like these lovely fruits, and it's kind of a medley of fruits. There's a light banana thing. There's some star fruit in here. And then there's some spicier notes, but it's not overpowering. There's no dry finish or anything, which is really nice. I'm getting some nuts like cashews, like nice creamy nuttiness. But those spices, it's like fresh grated nutmeg in there. There's a little bit of clove and allspice too, but just like a dusting, right? Just a little hint. It's not overpowering. There's also some white peppercorn. There's some nice vanilla in here. The finish is it's really long, nice and lingering in my mouth. It's so nice. I've said nice 1,000 times. I need a different word for nice. Okay. When I go back to the nose, it's like I've walked into Michael's during the holidays, and I don't know how to describe it besides that. Like, what is the smell of Michael's? And why does it like, I think the reason it smells different during the holidays is because of the cinnamon pine cones that they have out. What the heck? What does Michael's smell like? Does anyone on the internet know? Reddit. Most craft stores have a distinct craft store smell, right? It's a craft store smell. There's almost like a fresh mulch thing. It's kind of a blend of almost like a pine thing and a eucalyptus thing with a fresh mulch thing. There's some fig jam with cinnamon. There's a little bit of like a citrus oil. I feel like it's orange, and I feel like it's a bitter orange. There's a little bit of grassiness here too. And it's kind of just like a general, almost like, yeah, pineapple fronds. Oh, there was a savory thing on the nose, and I lost it. It's gone. I'm also getting some rum-soaked raisins, which sounds silly. This is delicious. I'm not sure what I was expecting in particular, but I do remember last year's Great House being a lot lighter. And so I'm happy that this one feels a lot more flavorful. And I'm also really happy that the HGML and DOK are not, they're bringing the right flavors, right? Like DOK and HGML Again, this is assuming that the breakdown of the marks is correct. They are overpoweringly like first note you get is nail salon. And so I worry that when you use this as something to blend in, that nail salon will be very present. And I don't think that that's the case at all. Like, I don't think I get any nail salon. Maybe the nail salon's now turned into the craft store. But yeah, I don't get any nail salon, which is really nice because that means the flavors that the higher ester rums are bringing are more of those fruity notes. And I mean, LFCH is great. So yeah, I'm happy that it's the backbone of this rum here. If you've tried the 2024 release of the Hampden Great House, let me know what you thought of it. Were my tasting notes completely off? Did you get something different? Did you enjoy it the best? I haven't had all of the Great House releases. If you have, do you have a favorite? Let me know. Do you have a least favorite? But I would be really interested to do a side-by-side tasting with all of the Hampden Great Houses, but as its own rum, not comparing it with other Great House releases or other Hampden releases. Like, this is beautiful. This is, I hate to use the word balanced, but it seems like all those flavors are really well balanced, and there's nothing here where I feel like it's disjointed or that there's one note that's overpowering. Like, it is a really beautiful harmony of all of these different flavors. And again, it has a really nice lasting mouth presence here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tasting. Wow, the sun really set in here, didn't it? Hey, Google, turn on the lights. All right. One of the downfalls of wintertime is that sunset is very early. So if I do a tasting during sunset, you guys are well aware of the timing of my video. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, watch more of my videos, leave me comments, the YouTube things. Oh, subscribe. And yeah, let me know what you think of the Hampden Great House releases in general.